I'm back. For some of you, it's probably going to seem like I didn't actually go anywhere because videos were going up all the time as normal. But I was on tour. I went on my solo tour recently, and I've just now gotten back, and I'm purposefully keeping things kind of quiet and mellow, which for some people is going to sound super weird. Because I didn't pace myself very well, and there was a lot of long days and long nights and prepping stuff and going up on stage and yelling into a microphone over and over again. So kind of blew out my voice a small bit, and it was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had in my life doing those shows. If any of you came out to the shows, thank you so much for doing so. It was absolutely mind-blowing to see how it turned out, because we'd been practicing the show leading up to the actual tour, and I knew the material was good. I knew what we crafted was really good, but just saying it out loud sounded a bit weird without a crowd. And then when we actually did it out loud with the crowd, it went way better than I could have imagined. And the first show we did went off without a hitch. And we were like, okay, we need some time to actually fine tune this, and if stuff goes wrong, and figure out what needs fixing and everything. And then it just went flawlessly, and everything we wanted out of the show happened. And even some unexpected things that turned out to be amazing happened. So it went super well. Thank you so much for coming out to the shows, and thank you just in general for being understanding during this period and just being involved in everything, because it was absolutely incredible. I'm very proud of the show we put together. I'm not going to go into detail of what the show actually was, because I think it's 100% you need to be there kind of show. And that's why there's not many videos or pictures or anything online got to do with it, because during the show there's a part where we ask people to be mindful of it and just want people to be there and be present in the moment and experience something all together instead of recording it through their phones. So everyone was very respectful of that, and that really meant a lot to me as well, that people were there listening and sharing in this experience. So it just went so well, and I'm really happy that I did it, and I'm so pumped to do more of them. And there were actually a couple of points in the show that get very emotional, and I could feel myself kind of welling up inside during some of them. And then when the last show was over, just waving at people before I left was it got me. And I just can't wait to share it with more people, because these were just the test shows. So if you came out to see it during that period, it's going to be different the next time you see it. It's a similar show, just we need to tweak a few things and make it a bit better. So if you saw those shows, you saw very, very early on stuff. So you saw it way before anybody else got to see it. And I'm really excited for what it'll turn into. And I hope to be able to bring it around to more people next year and tour in different areas. So don't worry, this isn't the only time I'm ever going to do it. I will be back, and we'll hit way more cities the next time, and even different continents and everything. So if you haven't seen it yet, don't worry, there will be plenty of opportunities to go see it. But also, the main reason I'm making this video is because I'm not done yet. I'm going on another tour soon. I got back today as of recording this video, so yesterday probably by the time you see this, and I got back at 8 a.m, slept for 6 hours, and then went straight back into recording videos. Because I'm going on tour with the Game Grumps soon. We're doing the Ready Player 3 tour around Europe, and I've talked about all of these in the Jacksepticeye tour vlog I did a little while ago. So all the information you'll need is in that, and hopefully I'll have it in this one as well. So you can, any of you who haven't gotten tickets for that yet, can still try and get some for that. And I'm really excited about that show, because it's completely different than the one I did on my own. And I get to hang out with my friends, and it's cool to do a show experience with more people on stage, because the other one was just me on stage on my own for 90 minutes, and it was almost like a stand-up comedy act, and I'm very proud of it, because that's something I've always wanted to try do, because it's very, very challenging, and I think what we pulled off was very good. So I'm excited to do another round of tours and another round of shows with other people and see what the energy is like for that, and I'm just excited to go around Europe. It's going to be super fun, but I leave for that tomorrow. So I'm back, and I have 2 days to try and get as many videos as I possibly can done. So scheduling is a bit all over the place, and that's why I come to the point of the name of this vlog, which is that I need a break. I need a break from doing this. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be taking a break, because you know how much I hate doing that. I've never taken an actual break in the 5 years of doing YouTube that I have. It's always been super consistent videos all the time, and it's same time every day and everything, and I talk about it all the time about how proud I am of that. So to actually take a break is killing me inside a small bit, but I feel like I need to, Not only because it's physically impossible to actually get the videos recorded needed for this show, I'd need to record like 30 videos in the space of 2 days and have no time to edit them for Robin, have no time to do thumbnails or anything like that. So it's just physically impossible. So I'm not going to be doing that. I need to take a step back at some point, and I'm trying to record videos that I can. So like from here on, like today, I think it's 2 videos, and then from then on, I think it's going to be 1 video a day. And then I'm going to just get as many as I can done for 1 video a day, and then at some point it's just going to stop. So there might be like a week or more with no videos at all. I know some people out there are kind of freaking out about this, but I think it's a good thing because I've never ever taken an actual break from YouTube. Like anytime I've gone to a convention, I've always prepared videos in advance. So when I've been gone, my mind is always still on the videos that are going up. And I worry about them so much, and I stressed out so much just getting ready for this tour that I just did. And that was only a 4-day trip. Like, I think that's the most stressed out I've ever been in my life. And it was not a good sight. Like, videos were suffering, my mentality was suffering. I was just getting bogged down in a lot of work, like, very quickly. And I was worried that the shows would get affected by it. Thankfully, they didn't. But I think if I tried to push myself too hard now, the shows coming up would really suffer. And I don't want that to happen. I think if I rush through videos, the videos would suffer, and then I would suffer, and then the shows would suffer as a result. So I'm just going to take a little break and just get my mentality back, because it's also a case of I don't want to get burnt out on doing this. Because I said I've never taken a break ever, I'm worried that if I keep going the way I am, that I'll get bored of it, or I'll get sick of it, or I'll associate some sort of bad mentality with it if it stresses me out too much again. So I think I need to just step back, and I think it'll be healthy just to recuperate my thoughts. It's not that I hate doing YouTube at all, far from it. I freaking love doing YouTube, and I think it's the coolest thing in the world that I get to do that, and I really love doing it. But at the same time, if you do anything you love, or if you do anything too often, even the stuff that you love, eventually it'll get to you. And I think it's good to just let me reassess and let me breathe a small bit. And it's also good for you guys, because I mean, I can't be there all the time. I can't be there 100% of the time, and I've tried to be, and I've tried to work really hard to keep that schedule going. But you know what? Sometimes things get in the way. Sometimes life throws you a curveball, and these are things that I'm really passionate about, the tour stuff, and it's something that I want to expand and progress and actually try to do it and create cool memories in that regard, and give you guys a good show as well, of course. So I don't want stress to get in the way of that. I want to just like breathe a sigh of ease every now and then, and I haven't done that in like 5 years, so I think now is the time. Man, it's so weird to record a vlog so quietly. And that was another reason, because there's more shows coming up, and I don't want to blow up my voice and have it suffer a lot, and then like 2 shows in, I have no voice anymore. And it's also very important to me, so I don't want to do anything that damages it. I don't want to do anything that really irreversibly damages my throat and makes it hard to do anything from here on out, because surprising or not, I still want to do voice acting stuff. Which I was in Bendy and the Ink Machine chapter 3. I just recorded it today as well. I don't know when it's going up, but you'll see that eventually, and I was really happy to do that. But I also kind of, I don't know, just take voice lessons at some point, maybe sing in something. I don't know. Well, not that I have any plans to do that, but I'd rather have the option rather than rule it out, because I damaged my throat at some point. So I hope people don't freak out too much. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going away for a tiny little bit. And as I said, there will be some videos coming out after this. So it's weird to say that I'm taking a break and then to have videos come out after it, but they'll only be coming out for a certain period of time, and then after that they'll probably stop. So I don't want anyone to panic and freak out. I will be back, and I'll be back as strong as ever and recording stuff, and I'll have so much more experience and more to share. And there's some stuff that I want to do at the end of this year leading into next year, because this year has been a bit all over the place. It's not been the best year of YouTube. It's not really been the best year mentally in my own head for different reasons I'm not going to get into. So I want to make next year better, and this is like the start of doing those things. So I want to make sure that my mentality is in the right place, and that I know where I'm going, and I'm focused, and I'm ready to do cool things. But that's all for now. I think I talked about everything. At some point, I'm going to get back and talk more about the tour and the experiences that happened there. But again, I don't want to really spoil it for anybody. And I'll have more to share after doing these European shows as well. So, and I would just want to do more vlogs in general. I think it's nice to just sit down and talk and be chill every now and then instead of just screaming at you. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to do my bombastic outro because again, throat, pain, sore, plus it's late. I need to go to bed. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.